Hello, I'm Angela from MESH. Today I'm going to talk to you about ESOL classes, some questions and answers. What is ESOL? ESOL stands for English for Speakers of Other Languages. It describes English classes for adults who've come to settle in the UK. ESOL classes are practical. They help you with things you need when you settle, like going to the doctor. ESOL classes support you and help you to feel at home in the UK. What is ESOL not? ESOL stands for English for Speakers of Other Languages. ESOL is different to EFL, English as a Foreign Language. EFL describes English classes for young people and adults who come to the UK for a short period just to learn English. ESOL is different to EAL, English as an Additional Language. EAL describes English classes for children in school. Some ESOL classes are unaccredited. This means that you don't get a qualification, but you might get a certificate to show you attended. You will still learn lots of new skills and useful English. Some ESOL classes are accredited. This means the class leads to an exam. You get a qualification. The levels are pre-entry, beginner, entry 1, entry 2, entry 3, level 1, and level 2. When you join a class, you will take a level test. This is called an initial assessment. So where can you take ESOL classes? In most areas of the UK, there are different kinds of ESOL classes available. You can go to classes in a community organisation, a further education or FE college, an adult learning centre, or in some areas, you can go to classes in an independent training provider. Taking classes in these different places can feel different. ESOL at community organisations. There are lots of community organisations that run ESOL classes. These are quite relaxed. You can practice your English with others by having a chat. ESOL classes at community organisations are often unaccredited. You do not get a qualification, but you still learn a lot of good skills. Sometimes you can also do qualifications at community organisations. You can make friends, and you can often get help with different questions about living in the UK. If you're an asylum seeker, you can normally join a class at a community organisation as soon as you are ready. ESOL at further education or FE college. FE colleges are mostly very big. They have lots of young students as well as adults. Most ESOL classes at FE colleges are accredited. You'll get a qualification at the end. You need to attend your class regularly at FE college. It is normal for you to have to put your name on a list and wait before you get a place on a course at FE college. If you're an asylum seeker, you cannot join a class at FE college until you have been in the UK for 6 months. ESOL at an adult learning centre. Adult learning centres are just for adults. They are smaller than FE colleges. Most ESOL classes at adult learning centres are accredited. You'll get a qualification at the end. You need to attend your class regularly at the adult learning centre. Sometimes you will need to put your name on a list and wait before you get a place on a course at an adult learning centre. If you are an asylum seeker, you cannot join a class at an adult learning centre until you've been in the UK for 6 months. ESOL at an independent training provider, or ITP. ITPs usually provide short training courses for specific groups, like refugees or people on settlement schemes, like Homes for Ukraine. Sometimes these classes can be linked to getting into employment. In most cases, these classes are not accredited, although you might get a certificate to show you have completed the course. You need to attend your class regularly at the ITP. If you're an asylum seeker, you are unlikely to be able to join a class at an ITP. Thank you for listening. For more information about English classes in your area, please visit www.learningenglish.org.uk.